Our first exercise here is our bicep split squat. Key notes to take here are my elbows are not resting on my ribs, they're slightly off them to enhance that arch in the back. We want full extension through our spine, and every single rep gets a fresh breath. That big inhale through the nose and let the breath go when we finish our rep. Secondly, we have our glute bridge single arm press. So one leg will go up in the air and the opposite arm is pressing. I am tensing my right quad as hard as I possibly can, that leg I have up in the air, while I drive my other leg into that bench. I'm pressing in as normal and I'm not allowing my hips to drop. I'm holding full body tension as much as possible. Then we head into our max efforts. You want to get to your level as early as possible, 90%. And you should be absolutely wrecked at the end of your effort. So absolute max. 1 minute rest and we're into our trap bar deadlift, which is 6 to 8 reps. As you can see, my feet are dead straight directly under my hips. My knees are slightly outside my baby toe. I take the slack out of the bar and I press my feet in through the ground as if I'm doing a leg press. I reset after every single rep to get that fresh breath before my next rep. When we're lifting heavy, it's so important to have that brace correct. After we finish our deadlift, we go into some flexion exercise. So we chose a hollow hold with a Russian twist. I added in some training for the adductor in this one. Lots of balance in this, which is brilliant for your proprioception. If you do not have the same equipment as I have here, you can use a football or you can get creative with something between your knees. You should be shaking all over the place if you use a weight that is challenging enough with the Russian twist. We would aim to get to a level where we can do this with our eyes closed and would add that extra element of proprioception. Then straight into our strict bicep curl. So elbows or triceps are against the bar behind us. We can also use a wall. We're trying to stay as strict as possible. The arms never leave the bar. Then a banded kettlebell swing. The band is absolutely brilliant for adding that kinetic energy and accelerates our eccentrics. So accelerated eccentrics forces you to absorb that force as you go down, and you have to produce the same, if not more, force the opposite direction. Absolutely ideal for speed and power. Then we go into something with a neutral pelvis. So I'm holding that neutral pelvic tilt and I am constantly correcting myself here as I do this. So elbows are meant to be locked out all the time. I'm holding that neutral pelvis and I'm kneeling down and I'm standing up while holding that posture as much as possible. Depending on what's available to you, you can choose an exercise and do it for 3 to 5 sets, or you can do all as a circuit for 3 to 5 rounds.